Now students, in this part of the video you will learn the addition and subtraction of the mixed numbers. Let me tell you some simple steps of adding and subtracting the mixed number. In the step number 1, what you will do, you will first convert the given mixed number into the improper fractions, and you already know how to change the mixed number into improper fraction. What you will do, you will multiply the denominator by the whole number, and then you will add the numerator. After converting the mixed number into the improper fraction, in step 2 you will make the denominators same if the fractions are unlike. If the fractions are like, you don't need to make the denominators equal, so you will skip the step number 2. After making the denominators same, in step number 3 you will add and subtract the fractions just like in the previous videos, and then reduced it into the lowest term. Okay, and in the last you will change your answer into the mixed number again. All the steps are very simple. So let's start our example number 1. In example number 1, you have given 10 whole 2 upon 7 plus 1 whole number 3 upon 7. Two mixed numbers are given, and in between you can see you have the sign of addition. It means you have to add these two mixed numbers. Okay, according to the step 1, first you will convert the mixed number into the improper fraction, and for that you will multiply denominator by the whole number. So here we have the denominator 7. We will multiply 7 by 10, so our answer will be the 70. Then we will add the numerator, that is 2. So 70 plus 2 is equals to 72. So here we will write 72 upon the denominator will be written as it is 7. Numerator will become the 72 and the denominator is 7. So 10 whole 2 upon 7 is converted into the improper fraction, that is 72 upon 7. Now plus, here 7 multiplied by 1 is equals to 7, and 7 plus 3 is equals to 10. So here 10 will be the numerator and the denominator will be the same, that is 7. So 1 whole 3 upon 7, this mixed number, it is converted into the improper fraction, that is 10 upon 7. Now we have converted both the mixed numbers into the improper fractions, that is 72 upon 7 plus 10 upon 7. Now according to the step 2, we will make the denominators same if the fractions are unlike. But here you can see we have already the denominators equal, denominators are same. It means these fractions are the like fractions. So we will move towards the step 3. Step 3 is add and subtract the fractions and reduce it into the lowest term. Now we will add the like fraction, and as you know, the adding of like fractions is very simple. We will just add the numerator. 72 plus 10 is equals to 82, and the denominator will be written as it is. Now we will check whether it can be converted into the lowest term. So students, it cannot be converted into the lowest term because 7 is a prime number and 7 only comes in its table, but 82 does not come in the table of 7. So 82 and 7 does not come in any single table. It means it cannot be further reduced, but as it is an improper fraction, we can convert it into the mixed number, and of course according to the step 4, we have to change our answer in the mixed number. So we will change this improper fraction 82 upon 7 into the mixed number by dividing in the rough column. After dividing this fraction, we will get our mixed number as the quotient is 11, that will become the whole number, and the remainder is 5, that will become the numerator, and the divisor is 7, that will become the denominator. So 11 whole number 5 upon 7 is our final answer of addition of these two mixed numbers. So this is our answer. Now students, this is our answer of example number 1. Now in example number 2, you have given again the two mixed numbers. 4 whole number 5 upon 9 minus 3 whole number 1 upon 18. Okay. In these two mixed numbers, the sign in between them is the subtraction sign, which means we have to subtract these two numbers, these two mixed numbers. But again we will follow the steps. In step number 1 we will convert these two mixed numbers into in the improper fraction, and for converting it we will multiply the denominator by the whole number, that is 9 multiplied by 4 is equal to 36, and 36 plus 5 is equals to 41. So our improper fraction will be 41 upon 9 minus, here 18 will be multiplied by 3. So 18 multiplied by 3 is equals to 54, and 54 plus 1 is equals to 55. So second improper fraction will be 55 upon 18. After converting the first whole number, we will get 41 upon 9, and after converting the second whole number, we will get 55 upon 18. Now here you can see we have converted the two mixed numbers into the improper fractions, but these fractions are not the like fractions, these are the unlike fractions. Why? Because the denominators of these two fractions are not same. Here we have 9 and here we have 18. So according to the step number 2, we have to make these denominators equal by taking the LCM. So in the rough column we will take the LCM of 9 and 18. So LCM is 18. The LCM of 9 and 18 is 18. So we have to make these two denominators equals to 18. First we will take the first fraction, that is 41 upon 9. Now you have to think that by which number you will multiply this denominator 9 so that you will get 18. So we will read the table of 9. 9 ones are 9, 9 twos are 18. So if we multiply 9 by 2, we will get the denominator 18. And as you know that when we are multiplying the denominator by any number, so we have to multiply the numerator by the same number. So we will multiply 41 by 2, so we will get the 82. Now take the second fraction, that is 55 upon 18. Here you can see, here we have already the denominator that is equal to the LCM, which is 18. So here we will multiply by 1 because 18 ones are 18. So again we will multiply by both the numerator and denominator by the same number. 55 multiplied by 1 is equals to 55, and 18 multiplied by 1 is equals to 18. So we have made the denominators equal, and the new equivalent fractions are 82 upon 18 and 55 upon 18. Now we will subtract these two new fractions instead of these fractions. Okay. Now we will subtract 82 upon 18 minus 55 upon 18. So at the numerator, 82 minus 55 is equals to 27. So we will write 27 here, and 18 will be written as it is. Okay. So 27 upon 18 is the difference of these two fractions. After subtracting these two fractions, we will get 27 upon 18. Now we will check whether it can be converted into its lowest term. Yes, it can be converted. So we will divide 27 by 9. And you know that if we are dividing numerator by 9, so we have to divide the denominator by the same number. So we will divide the denominator also by 9. Now, after dividing 27 by 9, we will get 3 because 9 threes are 27, and we will get here 2 because 9 twos are 18. So 3 upon 2 is a next fraction that we will get after converting it into its lowest term. Now 3 upon 2 cannot be further converted into the lowest term because it is already in its lowest term. But as it is the improper fraction, we can convert it into the mixed number. So in the rough column, we will divide. 3 will be inside, 2 outside, 2 ones are 2, and minus we will get 1. So okay, so after dividing, we will get 1 as a quotient, 2 is divisor, and 1 is remainder. So we will write 1 as a whole number, that is the quotient, and the remainder will be the numerator, and the divisor will be the denominator. So 1 whole number 1 upon 2 is the final answer. Okay. Now students, so I have shown you the two examples of the mixed numbers, the addition of mixed numbers and the subtraction of mixed numbers. Remember that these steps, that first you will convert both the mixed numbers into the improper fractions, then you will add or subtract whatever the sign will be given to you, and after adding and subtracting you will convert it into its lowest term, you will reduce it, then you will convert it into the mixed number. And if you have given the unlike fractions, first you will convert it into the mixed numbers, then you will make the denominators equal by taking the LCM, and after making the denominators equal you will subtract the fractions, then you will reduce it into the lowest term, and then you will convert it into the mixed numbers. So this is our final answer. I hope you understand all the three parts of the video and the topic is clear to you. Now I am giving you some assignment questions for your practice. So good luck students, and goodbye. Thank you.